It made you look up at the stars in the sky and see only the stars.
Welcome back to another thrilling edition of Hardcore Hotline. Today we have Aaron Dalbec of Bane and some other bands. Aaron, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
So excited to be here with such a band member, such as yourself. We just saw Bane, which is, the main band, play a couple weeks ago in Boston, the city that's on your hat there. And the stage was full of people, so it seems like it was kind of a big deal. Did it feel like that?
Definitely did. Definitely did. It was a
Yeah. The stage just became less and less room for you guys, and it just became either stage divers or friends and family. So we were wondering when you would just be completely scooted off the stage there.
almost. It was kind of good though because we are all old, so
Extremely. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Android, for anyone who doesn't know, when was Bane's last show?
June of 2016.
Hmm.
Couple years.
Yeah. And that was your last show
Yeah.
until it wasn't your last show. So you tricked people.
Not intentionally. Not intentionally.
Not intentionally. Yeah. Just a bunch of tricksters over there. Okay. Come back for your little reunion show. And
Yeah.
in the meantime, you have been in another band, Be Well.
Yep.
You moved on kind of quickly, it seems. You just moved right in to be with Be Well. It seems kind of sudden.
Yeah.
Did Be
No.
Well have something that Bane didn't?
Not really. Just
No.
had to move on for a bit.
Oh, you just had to move on for a little bit. Yeah, grow apart, come back together. Yeah, it's fine, you know. We didn't think that it was gonna last forever, but it's fine. Why not play bass for a band that hardcore kids listen to instead of going to therapy?
It's true. It's two less strings. It's easier.
It is two less strings, and no one really cares what you do back there, so it's a bit less stressful. Not as many stage dives, though.
No. Definitely not.
No, a little bit more crying. How do you deal with all of the people crying at the show for
I
Be
just
Well?
I don't know. I
Do
never.
you just ignore them?
Yeah, I just kind of ignore it and let it go.
That that tracks. Yeah. Do you think that many people were crying at the Bane show?
I don't think so. Maybe before.
Maybe before. Probably after, when they got back to their hotel rooms and they realized how much their bodies had failed them during that show.
Yeah. Or when they were in the hospital for like a bit.
Yeah. Did you guys warn the Boston metro area hospitals that they might get an influx of middle-aged guys in camo shorts and no shirts?
Get a lot of Tiger Bomb ready.
A lot of Tiger Bomb. The extreme strength one.
Yeah.
Yes. Acorn, Bane is now back, or so you say. And for that comeback show, tickets sold pretty quickly because people thought that you would be back for like one show. But again, you tricked them because you're playing every show on the planet. What is it like to play with people's feelings like that?
We just want to do it when we want to have fun.
Oh,
We do it when we can.
oh. So if Bane wants to have fun, that's when we get to hang out with Bane.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope our listeners are learning a lot about the mistakes they may have made in past relationships as they listen to this. Because I'm sure that there are many, considering how many single people are at your shows.
We had to learn from our mistakes.
What kind of lessons did you learn?
That we probably should have taken a little bit of a hiatus or not played as much. And then
Yeah.
we realized how much we missed it.
Mm-hmm. You know, we hear a lot of times that people kind of come to that realization during the pandemic. Was that kind of how you guys came across it? You're like, this is actually boring. I'd rather be on stage pushing sweaty guys off as they try and sing along on my microphone for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was that, and yeah, it was multiple things, but that was one of the bigger ones.
One of the bigger ones. Yeah, yeah. Will you guys be announcing more shows, or do you think you guys will be more just like a festival type band?
This year, the only two shows that we have left is This Is Hardcore and Furnace Fest. That's all
Mm-hmm.
left for this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So Airbud, like you said, you guys are playing Furnace Fest, which is
Yes.
one of the only things we talk about here because most of our audience is Furnace Fest attendees because most attendees are old and yeah, they're old. So, how did they finally convince you guys to do that? I know that they had been thinking about it for a long time.
Well, it's funny you say that because that other band that you're talking about that I'm in, we played in
Yeah.
Tennessee, and one of the Furnace Fest guys came out and he had talked to Zach, and Zach was like, "We're not going to do it." And the guy said, "Well, what will make you do it?" And he said, "Well, if you guys get Sunny Day Real Estate, we'll play." And that was
Mm-hmm.
last year.
Yeah.
He came out to the show that the other band played at in Tennessee. And he was like, "Well, I got Sunday Day to play. Can you guys play this year?" I was like, "Sorry, we're not gonna." So
Again,
we lied to him too.
again lying. If we've learned anything from this interview, it's that Bane are liars. um, we like to think that we're uncovering the truth in the hardcore scene. You know, other interviews, they talk to you guys about things like meaning behind your music and you know the emotions and everything. We just are trying to see how big of a liar you guys are.
Uncover the truth, you know? Yeah,
Uncover the truth. It's like X-Files over here. The
exactly.
tri- the I was gonna say the triple X-Files, but I think that's an adult movie and I don't want us to go there.
No.
So we're just gonna move on now and pretend I didn't say that. So so you guys lied, but you are this year, and now you've been playing with Bane or Well, in some capacity, because you guys, Be Well played a pre-show last year.
Yes. We
Yes,
played
and then
the year before we played
mhm,
the actual and then a pre-show last year.
yeah, yeah. Is Be Well? Are they now feeling kind of upset that you've disregarded them and you're going
It's
off
just
with your other band to Furnace Fest?
uh, there's mixed emotions.
Mixed, yeah. Well, I mean that kind of tracks with Be Well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I like to think of Be Well as sort of the Taylor Swift of the hardcore world. So I'm sure that this will be on the next album. Are you sick of it yet?
No, I mean,
No.
festivals in general are kind of, I think they're hard to sit there for the whole time, to be honest. For me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're not gonna are you not gonna be there for all 3 days? You're just gonna
No,
like
I
swoop
actually
in
think
and
we are. No, I think we're going to be there the whole weekend.
oh wow. Okay.
So by Sunday, we'll all be sleeping on
Yeah.
stage.
Just have like sleeping bags and
Yeah,
people
yeah,
come up to you guys and you're like, "Can I get a selfie? You're my favorite band." And then you have to listen to them for like 20 minutes as they talk about like the impact that Bane has had on their lives, and they talk about like how you meant so much to them, and then they start crying and you're like still half asleep,
yeah.
just
And I'll
like
be like, "What?
chugging
What'd you say?"
Advil. It seems like now festivals are either they're kind of moving to be 2 days or
Yeah,
1 day if people want to be extra spicy and play like a 15-minute set. So maybe you'll get that 15-minute set one day. You'll get up there, you'll play a little bit, get off,
yeah.
have some catering. Yeah, maybe Furnace Fest will go that way. So many people just yelled at the screen when I said that. They were like, "I swear to God, if you take away my long weekend, I will never forgive you." Um, so what has been your no, what's been your worst memory at Furnace Fest?
My worst memory of
Yeah, yeah, like a really bad one.
Can't even think of one actually.
What? You never used the porta potties or anything? Come on.
No.
Ugh.
Go behind the van if you need to.
Okay, well, okay. No one go behind Bane's van. Go behind their van.
They walk lightly.
Walk lightly, wear shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay, then fine. Then what's a good memory?
A good memory?
Yeah. I hope you don't have any.
I don't have any. No. Honestly, one of the first. I can't. It might have been the first time that. It might have been when Bane played with and Andrew WK played. It was pretty fun. It was pretty.
Yes. Yes.
Like looking while we're playing and Andrew WK sitting on the side of the stage watching us. That was pretty.
We at the Hardcore Hotline don't like many things, as people have found, but we will 100%. We would, not to be dramatic, but we would die for Andrew WK. We await his return. When he comes back, we don't care about any other band. So I can understand why you would be like, it's Andrew WK right there. And he was wearing was he wearing like his white outfit? Now this is just an Andrew WK interview, so
Yeah.
you've ruined it.
I mean, I could. I don't have a wig. Never mind.
It's fine. You could play one of the Andrew WKs.
Yeah.
If he does come back and we ever get him on Hardcore Hotline, he's in for it. But yeah, okay, so that is a good memory.
Yeah.
Because that was when people weren't really sure why he was playing.
Right.
Yeah, they were like, what is this dude doing
2001.
here? Yeah.
I think it was 2001 or 2000.
Yeah, because he was a fixture at Riot Fest, and it kind of made sense. But yeah, when he first came out, people were like, what is this guy doing? Like, what's his whole deal? They don't understand the mystique of Andrew WK. So who are you looking forward to seeing this year at Furnace Fest? And we ask everyone that, and no one can remember who's playing, so you can just make it up if you need to.
I mean, honestly, it's really fun to see Gorilla Biscuits all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that. I think Rival Schools is playing one of the days, aren't they? Oh, I could be completely wrong, but I think they're playing one of the days.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Rival Schools, so.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So 2 bands.
Yeah. That I can remember. It's probably like 200, but you know.
It's fine. You can just spend the rest of the time peeing behind the van and buying Motrin from the hot dog stand.
Yeah, getting haircuts.
Yeah, because
I was going every day.
Yeah, you could be like Andrew from Comeback Kid, who shaved his head for his Figure 4 comeback last year. It's a lot of.
Do it in between sets?
I think he did it on the first day, and then people couldn't recognize him. And then it became like a weird thing. They were like, "Did you see that Andrew shaved his head?" And I was like, "Who's Andrew?" But he won't be here this year. But yeah, everyone can get haircuts.
We either have Monster or Liquid Death or whatever the.
I don't think Liquid Death is there this year, but I think the Monster Energy truck will be there. Yeah. But I think they make you drink the Monster Energy in that little area, like you're not allowed to leave. So you're trapped with the Monster Energy.
I guess I won't be drinking those.
Yeah, but there will be a water station that I'm sure no one will put their mouths on the nozzles.
Just one bubbler and that's it.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it down in North Carolina. Wherever.
We call it
water fountain.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, that's how normal people say things. Water fountain.
The bubbler.
Okay. Well, this is America, so call it a water fountain. So, as we're wrapping up, Aardvark, knowing how Bane shows are, will you guys have special like Bane aspirin and neck braces available, or will you just have boring merch?
Boring merch and then maybe knee braces.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely going to need that because people are going to be jumping on heads a lot. There should probably be a couple more ambulances near the stage, huh?
We should probably get in touch with Furnace Fest before then. Give them a heads up. You know?
Yeah. Because you guys are used to performing without barricades, and that's been the big question this year, is if you guys will have barricades or not. I'm not sure if they've announced it or not, so we won't answer that. But I imagine that stage diving will be quite easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, no one knows. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now that we've asked you absolutely nothing, that is all the time we have today with Aaron Dalbec. You can catch him in his little bands on every hardcore festival imaginable until the end of time. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.